Scene script. Have you ever wondered about the journey of women's rights in India? The land that once worshipped goddesses saw a drastic shift in the societal position of women over centuries. Today, we delve into this intriguing timeline of change and progress from ancient times to the modern era. Our narrative begins in ancient India, where women enjoyed equal status with men in all aspects of life. Works by scholars like Katyayana suggest that women could choose their own husbands and they had a say in political matters. It was a time when education was not just a right, but a norm for women. As we move to the medieval period, the status of women took a downturn. The invasions and political instability marked a decline in women's rights. The practice of purdah and child marriage began to boom, and education for women became a distant dream. The British era, which started in the late 17th century, brought a mixed bag of changes. The British rulers introduced education for women, but it was limited to the elite class. The mid-19th century, however, witnessed significant reforms like the abolition of Sati and Widow Remarriage Act, thanks to reformers like Rajaram Mohan Roy and Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Post-independence, the Constitution of India, adopted in 1950, guaranteed equal rights to women. This was the period when women's rights in India saw a new dawn. The Hindu Marriage Act of 1955 granted women equal rights in marriage, and the Maternity Benefit Act of 1961 protected the employment of women during the time of maternity and ensured full paid absence from work. The 21st century saw a further push in women's rights. The Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act, passed in 2005, was a significant step towards protecting women from violence in domestic scenarios. In the year 2013, the Criminal Law Amendment Act was passed, which broadened the definition of sexual offenses, marking a significant step towards the protection of women. A noteworthy development came in 2018, when the Supreme Court of India lifted the ban on the entry of women into Sabarimala Temple, a landmark verdict that challenged age-old traditions and patriarchal norms. So, what have we learned from this journey? The evolution of women's rights in India has been a roller coaster ride, with its highs and lows. From enjoying equal status in ancient times to facing suppression in the medieval era, from witnessing partial progress in the British era to gaining constitutional rights in the post-independence period, and finally, the continual fight for equal rights in the modern era. Indeed, the journey has been long and arduous, and it is far from over. The struggle continues, and every step forward is a step towards a more equal and just society. The story of women's rights in India is a testament to resilience, perseverance, and the undying hope for a better tomorrow.